But this I confess unto thee, that after the way which they call heresy, so worship I the God of my fathers, believing all things which are written in the law and in the prophets, and have hope toward God, which they themselves also allow, that there shall be a resurrection of the dead, both of the just and the unjust. This is taken from Acts 24. And this is the time when Paul stood before Felix, trying to explain to him as to why he was accused of the Jews, as to why he was called in question. Now, he said, I'm not called in question for anything else but for the hope of Israel. And the hope of Israel speaks of the resurrection of the dead. See, the Jews as a nation believe in the resurrection of the dead. So the problem of the Jews is not in the fact that Paul preaches concerning the resurrection of the dead. Their only problem is in the fact that he preaches of the resurrection through Jesus. So they didn't like the idea that he preaches to them of Jesus of Nazareth, because they all knew he was a man. So according to what they believe, there's no way a man would become Christ. So to them, they call it heresy. Heresy means blasphemy. So what Paul was preaching about is saying that this Jesus of Nazareth, and God made him Lord and Christ upon his resurrection, and in his name there is remission of sins. So the problem of the Jews is not in the fact that Paul preached concerning the resurrection of the dead. That their only problem is in the fact that Paul says Christ is a man and his name is Jesus. Hallelujah. And I like Paul,